Afternoon, everybody. It's July 20th, 2021, and today we're going to talk about two of my most favorite bikes, and quite honestly, my two of the last of my good bikes. Well, they came out kind of awkward. Anyways, my Trek and 2020 ALR4 and my Cervelo Aspero 2020. The Cervelo Aspero, man, far exceeds expectations. Just a great gravel bike, super lightweight. You guys all know I sold both my Salsas just because the Salsas were great bikes for what they were, 9-speed, alloy, carbon forks, but they were super heavy. They were, with everything you want to take on a gravel bike, they were tipping the scales over 30 pounds. This bike, man, with everything on it, I'm barely hitting 24 pounds. And that rolling resistance, that extra weight makes a difference, guys, especially if you're putting some major miles in and you just want to get over it quick and fast. You got to go with a lightweight bike. And that's why the Cervelo I kept. Yeah, did I spend almost retail on it? Absolutely. But you know what? It's still here, so obviously I love the bike. Now, early 2020, I picked up my Trek ALR4 out in a bike shop in Claremont, and Jack's to be exact. And I was looking for the ALR5 in a 52 centimeter, 105 group set, 11 speed. But then I came across this bike for about $500 or $600 less. And you know what? I'm really happy I bought it. It's the exact same frame and fork. The only difference is the group set. And the group set on this was Tiagra 10-speed with hydraulic disc brakes, whereas the other bike was 105 with hydraulic disc brakes. And these bikes, man, they ride almost identical. You can't really tell that you're on a 10-speed versus a 105 11-speed. So I'm really happy I saved the extra money, because honestly, I went back and I wanted to go get the upgraded bike, and you guys all know the story in 2020. It was impossible to get decent bikes. If you wanted to spend $3,000 or more, yeah, those bikes are still available. If you had a budget of under $2,000, your selection was really thin. And I'm glad I got the bike. The Cervelo, obviously, I spent a little bit more money on, but I had $1,000 credit coming to me. So that's why I splurged and bought the Cervelo. And I'm really glad I did. I'm really glad I bought this colorway. It's really unique. You don't see too many of them on the road. You see a lot of the gold ones and the red ones, but you don't see this green with a speckle on it. And I believe it's kind of like Bianchi Celeste speckle all over it. So I'm really happy with both bikes. Took out the Trek simply because I haven't been riding it. I've been riding my single speeds a lot, my state single speeds, and I haven't built up his road bikes. Hey, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. Have you guys been using OfferUp lately? And have you noticed something different? The views are really being regulated by how whoever the administrators are, how they do it. If you're not paying the extra to get extra views, you're not going to get those views. You're not going to get those bikes you want, because you're not paying for it, and you're not going to get the buyers you want because you're not paying for the site. So I found that really interesting. So what I did is I put this bike on OfferUp, and you guys all know, if you saw a Trek and ALR4 in perfect condition like this, you would make an offer on it. In 1 week, guess how many views I had? No, not 300, not 500, one. And guess who did the view? It was me. So it proved to me that because I wasn't upgrading it to a pay site, I wasn't going to get the views. And that was really disappointing. I went to OfferUp because it was local. I went to OfferUp because it was simple. But I'm going to strongly suggest out there, don't use OfferUp, guys. Go back to eBay. They don't charge you. Yeah, PayPal tries to get involved, but they don't charge you. Stick with PayPal, not PayPal, eBay, I'm sorry. Stick with eBay, and eBay is really still the best way to sell your used bikes. The Pros Closet, yeah, they'll buy your bike, but usually it's a premium bike. they're selling. And I hear there's Facebook Marketplace. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't really looked at it because I was selling so many bikes in OfferUp. And maybe OfferUp said, hey, David's selling this many bikes. We should get a piece of that action. Well, sorry, suckers. You're not getting that action. Anyways, guys, there's a lot of forums. There's a lot of ways to sell bikes. Yeah, bikes are at a premium. I thought for sure by this time of the year of 2021, the shortage and all this pandemic nonsense would be over, but it's not. It seems to only be getting worse. So hold on to what you have. Be patient. Stuff's in the network. Things are being made. Shimano Malaysia closed because, I don't know, something was wrong out there. But the bike industry will bounce back. We'll have bike shops full of bikes. We'll have bike shops at the end of the season full of sales again. And just look forward to that. Hope everybody had a chance to watch the Tour de France, watch Mark Cavendish, watch, some great racing. And one horrible thing about the Tour de France this year was all the crashes. Some horrible, horrible crashes. But that's what makes it exciting for some people. For me, I just like the racing. I love bike racing. And season's almost over. The Tour de España is next. And hopefully we'll see Bernal back to his winning ways. Okay, guys, if you have any questions on the Trek or the Cervelo, the two of my bikes that I cherish the most, please ask.